I see you, nude sticks. This is pretty. It's hot. Looking snatched for summer. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. We're just going to be chatting about a few little subjects. It's not like too much of a chatty video. I actually do talk about the makeup I'm using. Everything I'm using is actually from Lookfantastic. Lookfantastic is an online makeup retailer, and they actually reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to become an affiliate with them, and I said yes, and they were kind enough to send me over $200 worth of makeup products. So I'm going to be featuring them in today's video. This video is not sponsored, but if you choose to make a purchase from Lookfantastic, I do have an affiliate code now, and I'll have it up on the screen and I'll leave it down below if you're interested. No pressure though, I know how it is, but I will be making a little bit of commission off of that. If you choose to purchase from Lookfantastic and use my code, I would greatly appreciate it. It really supports me and my small channel. But if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do a ton of colorful makeup looks like this, product reviews, and yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, so I do actually have some brow products. They did send these over to me. I did pick them out though. This is the Nude Sticks Brow Boost Set and Gel XL. I'm pretty sure this is what Kathleen helped them like launch for the actual brow application. This is the Lime Crime Bushy Brow Precision Pen, and I got the shade Smoky. So I'm really excited for this one. I've been wanting to try this one for a while. I've heard it's like a dupe for the Brow Flick, although I don't think it's any cheaper. I love trying new brow products. I've heard good things about this one. This is what it looks like. I love Lime Crime's packaging. I think it's super cute. I've never tried anything from Lime Crime, so this is a first. Actually, just kidding. I did get a sample of like a liquid lip like way back in the day, like years and years ago. I haven't done like the hair like strokes on my brows in a very long time, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I like it. It's really precise and it's getting right up in there. I do wish it was a little darker. My brows are just, I need to dye them I think to match my hair because I don't like how light they are in comparison. I actually really like this. It looks really natural. It doesn't look drawn on. It looks like it's actual hair. I think more so than the Brow Flick. The Brow Flick is a little too thick for me sometimes, but loving this so far. I think they look really good. So this is the brow gel packaging. Then you open it like this. This is a lot of product. A lot of product. Yeah, it's definitely the same exact as the Boy Brow from Glossier. Oh wow, I've never quite experienced something like this. It is really combing your brows through, almost a little too much. I see you, nude sticks. I kind of want to try more from this brand. I don't feel a lot of product getting on my brows though, so that's interesting. It definitely doesn't feel like crunchy or anything. It just gives your brows like a nice hold and it shapes them, it molds them. I don't feel anything going on my brows like at all, but there is. It's so interesting. Okay, I could see the hype around this. This is a really interesting product. I like it. And I did forget that I wanted to prep my skin using the Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. So I did try this like in my recent testing new luxury makeup. This isn't exactly luxury whatsoever. This is a staple amongst makeup artists, so I've been using it a ton lately, and you can actually get this at Lookfantastic, which is amazing. This is the one that belongs in my kit. So let me be very sanitary and actually just put it on my little metal plate that's been sanitized. I love this stuff because it is very hydrating, but it can be used on a multitude of like skin types. And if you have oily skin, this will work for you too. I don't care what they say, you have to moisturize even if you have oily skin, okay? But this supposedly acts as a primer as well. I don't see that as the case, and I still go in with the primer because I just feel the need to do that. I believe in primers so wholeheartedly, it's actually ridiculous. Though I won't lie, there is like a gripping benefit to it for sure. I definitely feel that. For eyes, we have the UOMA Beauty coming to America too. This is the Black Magic color palette. This is what the packaging looks like. I wanted this so badly. I'm a huge fan. Watch it if you haven't. It's on Amazon. I think the first one's somewhere too because I had seen the first one this year as well, and then they said they were coming out with the second one, and I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I've never tried anything from UOMA, and the colors intrigue me because, you know, I'm a very colorful makeup lover. This is pretty. Look at this. What is life, you guys? Such a fun palette. I already have an idea of what I want to do. Oh, so this is called the Queen to Be palette. I just realized it has a name. And this is $29 and you have 9 shades here. There's a mix of mattes, metallics, and shimmers. And honestly, the purple impressed me the most. It's got a bit of a dual chrome. It's super pretty. I wasn't gonna use the purple, but I might not. We'll see. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. By the way, UOMA Beauty is a Black-owned brand, and we love supporting our Black-owned businesses, so this is amazing. I'm excited. I'm gonna first go in with Kandake. I don't know how to say words. I mean, I watched the movie and whatever, but it's a different language, obviously. But that's the yellow shade, and that's gonna go all over the crease. I'm loving this shade of yellow. I actually don't own many mattes this color, like yellow mattes this color, so that's exciting. So I watched the second episode of the new Gossip Girl last night, and I don't know why everyone's crapping on it so hard, because I actually really like it. I like the direction they're taking it in. It's a lot more modern. I'm liking the perspective they're taking it in. If you haven't seen it, definitely give it a chance. I know like not a lot of people want to. I get it. I like the original a lot. I talked about this in one of my videos this week a little bit. Okay, I'm not impressed with the acting, but I'm impressed with the plot. The writing could use some work too, but I'm like intrigued. I don't know. I want to know where they're gonna take it. You know what I mean? Next, I'm gonna take Amina, and that's like the pink, which honestly I was a little underwhelmed in the swatch. It doesn't look as bright and vibrant as I would have liked for it to look, but whatever. That's performing so much better than its swatch. I'm so happy. Oh my god, it's such a really fun, vibrant pink. I love it. Okay, how do you blend though? Let's see. When I was talking about Gossip Girl in my video that I was talking about Gossip Girl in last week, whenever it was, I also mentioned that I was rewatching the OC. I watch it every summer, and it's like my feel good. It's my favorite show of all time. And a lot of you said you've never seen it, and I'm like, hello, you need to go watch it. It is so good. If you're like a millennial, you'll love it. If you're Gen Z, you probably won't. Sadly, it's just such a different generation. They were definitely born in the 80s, the characters, so a little different. They're not that much older than me, but yeah, I do like seeing the perspective of Gossip Girl from a younger generation. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm surprised at how much I like it. Give it a chance. Next, I'm gonna take the purple, which is Moremi. This purple looks so stunning. Do notice that like as you blend, the more you blend, the colors like kind of fade away, and it's hard to build up again. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's not like the most simple formula to work with, I feel like, but I like these colors. Like I feel like I don't have any of these colors in my collection. I love that purple. I'm gonna have to blend more pink on top, but ooh, I'm loving it. So my hubby's out of town. He's actually traveling back today. He's taking the train from California. He took the train from here to California. It was a whole big mess. He was stuck in like the Midwest for a day or so. Since he's out of town, I get to do like all the things that I don't normally get to do. First of all, I've overworked the crap out of myself. I've uploaded every single day this week because I have the time to do so. I don't normally have that kind of time when he's around, just because he's like a huge man child. I'm just kidding. When he's here, it's harder to work. He distracts. It's all. That's all. Since he's out of town tonight, I get to watch a scary movie that I've been wanting to watch for a while. It's not that scary. I mean, A Quiet Place 2. I was on like my TV app on my phone, and I was like, what's good? What's good on TV? Like, what can I watch? I saw that it was finally available for purchase, and I love the first one, so I just went ahead and purchased the bundle. Anyway, I want to rewatch the first one as well, so tonight that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I usually have issues watching scary movies by myself at night, so I try to do it during the day. Like the other day, I don't know what came over me. I was talking to my friend Zaza, and she was like, you need to watch this movie Hide and Seek. It's so creepy, and like the plot twist and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. I decided to put it on in the middle of the day. I can't watch it at night. I just can't. But today I just didn't get my work done in time. Obviously it's 4 o'clock and I'm filming now, so my work isn't done for the day. I still have to film one more video after this, so it's gonna be pretty dark outside by the time I start watching that. So that's a lot of fun. We'll be watching this scary movie alone. Just cutting my crease now. Trust the process. So I cut my crease and I did a little bit more blending, but let me tell you, I'm having a hard time blending these shadows and getting them to look like cohesive, I guess. We'll see when I add the lid shade. I want to take Nefertiti. I don't remember how to pronounce that, but it's the bright blue, and that's what I want to take on the lid. I just thought it would look really, really nice. Let's see. It didn't swatch the best, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed in the swatch, but swatches don't mean anything. You know how it is. The purple really impressed me, but I just wanted to take like a different kind of shade. I don't know. Ooh, I love the sparkle it has. It is such a pretty tone of blue for sure. I quickly want to touch on a touchy subject. What's happening in Cuba right now? If you didn't know, I'm Cuban. The situation in Cuba is so horrible. It makes me sad. It breaks my heart. It's been like this for 60 years though. I don't know what people are expecting the United States can do to help. No matter what anyone tries to do, the Cuban government will not allow help. They're risking their lives, but I think it's like so cool. Cool is not the right word. It's like cathartic, I guess, that the Cuban people are finally tired of dying of starvation or of COVID or of, you know, lack of medicine, that they'd rather die from their government killing them because they're protesting. So it's just very sad. Like they're gonna die one way or another. You protest, you die. You don't protest and you die of COVID or whatever other ailments or hunger. I have a little bit of family in Cuba, but it's not very much. I don't know that we've heard from them, so I'm a little concerned. I don't know what else we can do for them, and that's just like the sad truth. Let's try not to continue this subject. I'm gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna use my NYX the Marshmallow Primer. I've never tried this before, but I did purchase this a while ago. I've just been saving it for a testing new drugstore makeup video, but you know what? They do sell this on Lookfantastic, so we're gonna go ahead and use this today. It's quite expensive for NYX. NYX is becoming like more of a high-end brand than a drugstore brand in my opinion. This is the consistency. I wonder if it smells like marshmallows. I've always wondered this every time I see somebody using this. Sadly, it doesn't. Disappointment. So I am going to put this on my face. It claims to smooth. It does smell like marshmallow. Disappointment has faded. I know that it's supposed to smooth. It's like a smoothing primer. Hopefully it does. It really smells like marshmallow. I'm so like happy about that for some reason. Okay, for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. This I've actually used in the past. I just have it in storage, of course. That's the story of my life. Whenever I don't have a makeup product, it's because it's in storage, you know? You know how it is. I got the shade 113. I think this is gonna be too light for my self-tan, so I'm actually gonna mix in some of my number 7 custom foundation drops, and I have like the shade Toffee, so it deepens it a little bit. Hopefully that helped. So let me make my little concoction. I'm honestly surprised that Kojendo is a brand that you can get on a discount at Lookfantastic, because it is a very kind of luxury brand, but this is exciting. I think this will match my self-tan. Make sure that you mix that really well, or you're gonna have streaks of black all over your face. Hello, my face still smells like marshmallow. Oh my god, I did it. I match perfectly. How exciting. This is a very sheer foundation. It gives you a very skin-like finish. Guys, I did pretty good. I matched my neck. I remember loving this foundation, but it's been a long time. I'm not gonna do a wear test or anything like that today. I'm curious to see if I still like it. I remember loving it in the summer because it's very like light coverage. It's not like too much. And I've been loving the light coverage feel. For concealer, I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I love this concealer and I hadn't used it in quite a while, and they recently sent me a PR package with it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed you so much. This is a great concealer. They do sell it at Lookfantastic as well. I have the shade C6 here. I don't know. Yeah, it's still really late, but geez, I was using C 2.5, which is way lighter. It's still pretty light, but I'll just use a little bit for today. I don't want a lot of concealer anyway, even though this is a pretty glam look. When I do a glam look, I like to do a lot of concealer, but whatever. I love this concealer. It's full coverage, but it doesn't emphasize any texture, and it's very affordable, so can't beat that. I'm gonna use any cream products today, which is like, what? Are you sure? But yes, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder. So this powder, I have a love-hate relationship with. I don't know why, but it kind of emphasizes my dry patches sometimes. A lot of people love it, but I'm like, but they do sell this at Lookfantastic. I do have like this entire tub left, so I'm definitely gonna be using it. Like, it's not like I'm not, but it's just not my favorite. I'm not gonna bake or anything. I'm just gonna set my under eyes. Hopefully I change my mind. I'm thinking about doing this video where it's like makeup I changed my mind about. Like, I hated at first and then started loving, because there's actually been quite a few things, or just trying a bunch of products that I hate and seeing if I change my mind about them in that video. You know what I mean? I already have like a whole list of products of what I would use. This would be one of them, to be honest. Actually, I have another powder that I think it launched this year that I would try in that video and see if I've changed my mind about it. But this always somehow emphasizes my texture. I don't know why. I somehow still managed to look a lot more pale in my face than my body, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. You know what? We'll do the under eyes now because I just feel like it. All right, I'm gonna take actually the shade Nandi, which is the green, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line. I think that's gonna look so stunning, and this is fun. There's a lot of kickback from that shade. That is actually crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna take the shade Rana Valona. To be honest, I don't remember what these names are in reference to the movie, but whatever. That's gonna be my inner corner highlight. Ooh, that's pretty. This was such a fun look. We're gonna move on to bronzer. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is actually a brand new one that I purchased recently. Gosh, I miss the smell. So this is what it looks like. I mean, you all know the drill. I actually think this might be too light for my tan, but that's the story of my life at this point. I'm just gonna like bronze up the skin a bit. It's been years since I've used this actually. They do sell Physicians Formula. I wonder if they have the new ones out. I'm very intrigued by those. Not 100% sold on them, but a little intrigued, you know? So how are you all doing this summer? Are you staying cool? Cause it's hot. It's too hot. I barely go out anyway, but I mean, if I do, it's like I walk to the car and I'm already sweating. For blush, I'm gonna take the Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Neo blush in the shade Sunset. I've never tried this before. I think I tried a contour kit from Kevyn Aucoin once and it was so cool toned that I hated it, but it was just the shade was horrible on me. Look at this packaging, it's so pretty. That shade is stunning and it matches. Look, it matches. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna like, oh, I feel like weird because there's like a beautiful imprint. It's got a mirror. Like this is fancy. Let's just do this. Ooh, that's a nice subtle blush. I usually like a little more pigment, but I think it's because I'm like swirling it around. If I stayed at the deeper side, it would probably give a lot more pigment. Let's try that. Yep. I love it. It has a little bit of a sheen, the blush, but it's not like too much that it's emphasizing my texture. The foundation looks beautiful too, by the way, but it doesn't match my neck. Always a problem with me and my tans, but it's okay. My complexion's looking really nice. I'm loving it. For highlight, I'm gonna take the Iconic London Illuminator. This is the normal one. I should have thought about this before putting powder on. Hopefully it's gonna not lift our foundation or not look weird because of the powder. I don't know, this product is pretty awesome. It doesn't do that. It looks really nice and natural. I love it. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, one of my favorites of all time. And they do sell this at Lookfantastic, so you get this at a discount. And it's already pretty affordable as it is. I like to go in with mascara before I put on lashes. I do have some lashes to show you guys today. And lashes that I've used before, but I have not used in years. So I'm excited. Okay, for lashes, I have the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes that came in a 5-pack. They did send this over to me. I'm so excited because I haven't used these in years. I like lashes with a thicker lash band, but we're gonna try this anyway and see how it goes. Waiting for the lash glue to dry. Somehow these are harder to put on than lashes with a thicker lash band. Oh my gosh. I don't know how people do this. This is so thin that it's not like moving where I want it to move. Lashes with a thicker lash band are just a lot easier to maneuver. They're a good everyday lash for sure. For lips, I'm going to take the NYX Nude Truffle Lip Liner. This is one of my favorite shades. I just think it might be a little too dark for this look, but we're still going to do it. Look at how much I've used. Like, I love it so much. And then I have a gloss here from Lottie London. This is the Gloss Supercharge Gloss Oil Tint. This is the shade Outshine, which is completely random. It's just like a little tube like this, but it has a wand. Oh my gosh, it's so pink. It smells nice. They actually did send this over to me from Lottie London directly. I got a little PR package from them. It's a really nice feeling gloss though. It feels really thick but not too sticky. I like this. Just a few thoughts on some things. The eyeshadow palette is okay. I don't think it's worth $29 because the formula is not amazing. The mattes didn't blend the way I wanted them to. The shimmers are gorgeous. I love the look I created, but it was a little bit of a struggle to get here. I'm in love with the foundation and I think the primer works really well. I want to try this obviously with other foundations just to make sure. I think my favorite thing though has to be the brow gel. I'm impressed with it. It like makes my brows really stay in place. Like I touch them and they're not going anywhere, but they don't feel crunchy or hard. I love that. I do like the brow pen. It's nothing revolutionary in my opinion. I said I like the foundation already. The blush is gorgeous. It gives a beautiful sheen, but it doesn't emphasize texture. I already knew I love the bronzer. The only thing I really didn't like were the lashes. Like they're nice everyday lashes if you're just, you know, want to wear lashes on a daily basis. I would have loved a bigger pair of lashes for this look in particular. I like the way this look turned out. Looking snatched for summer. But yeah, that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Lookfantastic is an online, but this is the nude set. What? So we have the UOMA. What fell? I don't know. Okay, mix of metals. What? How do I hold this? So my husbies.